squad.
The Grizzlies sporting their best look as they came into the building earlier. That's how to make an entrance on the road. Welcome, everyone, to NBA Basketball. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've got Jalen Wells, Zach Edey out there with Ty Jerome, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. And for the Bulls, they've got Josh Giddey, Rashawn Holmes out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Simons in at the point guard. Greg, I think now is when we really see the value of depth as teams prepare for the playoffs.
It always helps when you can spread out your minutes, prevent stars from being overworked, and diminish the risk of injury.
Jerome, no good. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. Three-pointers, Simons. And the Bulls, another 3.
Yeah, and Simons takes a lot of threes because he's confident in how dangerous he can be from that.
Pass to Wells. There's the triple. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Give it up one more time for your Chicago Local.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Pass to Lyles. From the corner. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Out to the wing. Here's Buzelis. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
A nice shot by Simons.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And Coach Van Gundy, the big name for Memphis is John Morant, but his superstar trajectory hitting a little bit of turbulence.
Well, some of those troubles were self-inflicted, Kevin, but also questions about his high-flying style. As he said himself, the falls can take it out of you.
Here's Buzelis. Grizzlies making the shot, and the 3 ball is good.
Always has his head up, getting unselfish with it.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Jerome, no good. Bulls leading by 5. Takes a 3. Buzelis' shot is good. Buzelis has got 6.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Launches a 3. And another miss by Memphis. The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. This one for 3. Hendricks pulls it in.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plastered to the shooter.
And there's the drive, and he gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
An interconference matchup. Last season, they went 2-0 against this club.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Daniel Tice is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Kevin Knox comes in for Lyles. Micic, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Anthony Simon. And the basket by Knox.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Anderson passes to Spencer.
2 minutes.
Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. The three from Joseph. The offensive rebound. Tice passes to Knox. From deep. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up with
And what way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's Anderson. Still scoreless. And then Clark slams it in.
Daniel
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Buzelis' shot is good.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his three ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier. Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Knox the pass to Tice. Shot clock at 5. Here's the three. Micic can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Clark left side. Memphis moving it around. Pass to Anderson. Clark outside. Here's Clayton. Here's Jackson. Can't hit from in close.
Aggressive move, but that was great D to prevent the easy bucket.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter.
23. The Grizzlies 14.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Bulls, guys, what do you think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
You've got Rashawn Holmes. Lyles out there with Knox. Then it's Anthony Simon. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
You know, Coach, how would you describe Scottie Pippen Jr.?
I think Scottie Pippen Jr. is one of the most underrated players in the league. This guy is a very good starting level NBA point guard who can get to the paint, create shots for himself and others, and he's as good defensively guarding the ball as just about anybody in the league.
Now, here's Simons. He's got 9. Over Hendricks. And that one's on target from the wing. Simons has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pippen down low. Lyles there. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
First personal
Well,
foul.
we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Timeout for the
Edie's
Bulls.
checked in for Memphis. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jerome is checked in.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Down low. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Here's Giddey. 9 points last game out from past the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Coward. Here's Hendricks. Off target from three-point range. Chicago leading by 13. And here is Lyles. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Man, showing some terrific range. Simons has got 14 points for the game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Pass to Wells. From the arc. Hands it from downtown. He's got 8.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's Lyles. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Assisted.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Chicago with the ball. The Grizzlies making the shot. There's a minute 40 left now here in the second. Now Lyles. 5 points in the game. Jerome with it. Uncovered. It's rebounded by Giddey.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Holmes against Edie. It's sent back by Edie.
Well, with that reach, Edie makes guarding the restricted area look effortless.
Chicago leading by 11. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Knox. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Daniel Tice is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Buzelis comes in for Lyles. Micic, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Anferny Simon.
Micic. First personal foul. Second team foul.
40 seconds left here in the second. Clayton's shot is good.
Well, slow and steady, Anderson just goes about his business.
And it's Memphis on the break from about 16. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Jackson.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Micic, the pass to Knox. And here is Joseph. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 5 on the clock. They could use a bucket. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And he sinks the second.
3 shots.
And he makes all 3. 11 seconds left in the second quarter. Now here's Jackson. Goes up the baseline, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Well, you can't ask for a better look, and he capitalizes.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls.
End of the first half with a score, the Bulls.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Many of the Jets missed it. Chicago was looking great right away. They launched into a 6-0 run with an impressive effort on both ends of the floor. Looking at the scoring breakdown, they ended up going wire to wire in the first quarter, never once giving up their lead. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Starting the second half, here's Tomas Isolos's foul. We've got Ty Jerome. Edey out there with Jalen Wells. And it's Coward in at the 2-guard spot. Buzelis with the ball. Covered by Wells.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
And this is the idea for Giddey. Hit enough trays to keep the defense on.
Well,
Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Wells.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Coward, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8" point guard?
To me, Kevin, he's a pure point guard at 6'8". This guy's got great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, making plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass as well as anyone.
As we approach the playoffs, let's now take a look at what is shaping up in the West. We look at Memphis. Their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happens.
And guys, when you look at Memphis, they've got to make some changes at the end of the season. That much is clear. Not sure whether that goes for the coaches or the players or both, but something has got to change.
And we had a feeling this is how their season was going to go. But that doesn't mean it has to continue.
Timeout.
The pressure is on for this franchise to turn things around.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Chicago making a switch here. Tice is checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Scottie Pippen, he's checked in for Ty Jerome. Out left to the wing. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Simons against Pippen. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
defensive
Wow,
foul.
5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Anthony Simons cut his teeth under Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. Stan, some pretty good mentors.
You aren't kidding, Kevin. And I think going up against those guys in practice every day, watching them every night, and being another guard who has to score the ball, he couldn't have learned from anybody better. And Anthony Simons now a tough guy to stop.
That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Wells.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Simons against Pippen. Tice trying to break free. A shot's good from Simons. Simons has got 19 points.
Well, it took Simons some time to find his footing in this league, but since then, he's been a consistent scoring threat.
Here's Hendricks. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Pippen against Simons. Now here's Giddey. He's guarded closer. That one doesn't drop. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Wells. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Wells.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Here's Buzelis. 17 points in the game. Lyles passes to Tice. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Memphis. Hendricks has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kept alive.
Clearly a foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Memphis with the ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. The Grizzlies with another miss. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Here's Knox. No good with the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Right side Jackson. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside. Jackson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Knox, guarded by Jackson. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And here are the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 15-5 run. Here's Clark, goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now just a 3-point Bulls lead.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the 3-point shot.
Simons from outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Simons has got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their 4 leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
The end of the third.
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been
61. Memphis.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. We've got Daniel Tice. He's out there with Buzelis. Rashawn Holmes out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Micic in at the 2 guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Buzelis' shot is good.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Jerome deciding where to go with it. Clark outside. Jackson has the open look. Good on the 3-point shot.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
A 3 ball. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Tice kicks to Holmes. Pass to Buzelis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Holmes.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is They clearly weren't on the same page there.
So for the Bulls, Lyle comes in for Daniel Tice, and Josh Giddey's subbed in for Micic. The kick out to Anderson. Off target with his three. The Bulls leading by 4. Outside, Joseph. Pass to Buzelis. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Giddey. Drills the three-pointer.
Wow. We don't normally see Giddey take the super deep shots. Love the confidence.
Holmes with the steal. Now, here's Lyons. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Kyle Anderson. First personal
That one is
foul.
off.
First team foul.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Jerome passes to Hendricks. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Outside, Joseph. Pass to Giddey. Outside, Joseph. And again, Chicago. No good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. And that one is good from Jerome.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Important points from Giddey. He gets up for these big moments.
Grizzlies.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thank you, Allie. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Clayton.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Simons, he's checked in for Corey Joseph. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. To the left wing. Wiles kicks to Giddey. Connects from three-point range. Giddey's got 12 points here in the second half.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
And Jackson gets it to go.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution. Well, those are some big points from Simons, delivering when they needed it.
Goes back up. And Edey with the lay-in.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Well, that's all about effort. He knows how much each bucket means right now, and he's clearly willing to fight for it.
Memphis has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
Making good use of his length, Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Simons, the pass to Holmes.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreak. Jalen Wells checked in for Jackson. And he ends up missing both free throws. Memphis has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Jerome, no good. The Bulls have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Buzelis. Yes!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Hendricks. Money!
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Simons kicks to Lyles. Back to Simons. Here's Giddey. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Coward. No good. That would have tied it.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Holmes can't get it to go in.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now. Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Simons, the pass to Holmes. Giddey finds Simons. It's Holmes, high post. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime from the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Here we go.
And here are the Grizzlies now. They've got Jalen Wells. Ty Jerome out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Spencer in at the shooting guard position. Got a piece of it.
Well, that's great D. That's what happens when you have great anticipation like Josh Giddey.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Launches it. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Here come the T-shirts. Let's hear it, fans.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. No one near as Jerome lets it go. The three-pointer no good. Here's Buzelis. Shoots over Wells. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Now here's Wells. Giddey defending. Shoots the 3. They get it back.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Here's Tice. No good from outside. Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 since the end of regulation. Not how they were hoping to start out this overtime period. And they recover it.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. Simons, he's checked in for Chicago. And Memphis making a change here. Giddey, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 3 to the inside. Here's Spencer, and that one drops for him.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're in front by 1. We've got 1:23 left in the first overtime. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And Memphis also making a switch. Hendricks is checked in. Thompson for 3. And again, no good by Chicago.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
To the left side wing. Here's Fernando. And it's denied. And they're able to recover. A second chance effort. That one a little long. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
The 3. And there's the rebound by Micic.
Rare you'll
see him miss such an open look.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 36 seconds left to play in the first overtime. What do you think, guys?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Bulls making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. Here's Dozier. On the wing, Giddey. On the wing, Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries the triple.
Wow, they needed that from Josh Giddey. Huge basket.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They trail by 2. There's 18 seconds left in overtime. Here's what you take.
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Here's Spencer. Oh, no good.
Alex Len. First personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Spencer. 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Pressure-packed free throws, but he stayed calm and nailed it.
And here is Giddey. The tray. Bullseye!
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And